Right, everyone. This is our first podcast for a little while.
Yay!
We have Ange, who's our guest today, and we're just going to chat like we do. So yeah, I wanted to touch on what did you want to start with first? Because we had a conversation today, didn't we, about women getting older and surgery, the extremities that people go to feel 100%, like they want to fit in or be accepted or feel attractive or whatever. So, but I think it's a good topic because the reality is you don't have to make that effort, you know. But I know we're in a society now where the culture is, if you don't have lip filler, you're what the hell, you're not in my group. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what was we was touching on earlier about?
We were saying about cosmetic surgery and what a debate that can be, because obviously for me, I think it's either a for or against. You either it's absolutely brilliant, it's there for a reason, you've got to have it done, or completely no. And it
like,
for me,
some people
I'm
want
on
it, some people don't.
Yeah,
you know, like
100%. Because I said to Jess today, so nobody, no matter what, can stop the aging process. No. So you look at somebody like, I don't know, like Dolly Parton or Cher, and you look at them and we know that they're in their, let's just say they're in their 70s. Yeah. So when they come out and their face is pulled right back and, you know, you go, there's no way, you might look 22 or 32, but the reality is you're not. So why do you want to look? So I sort of struggle, but I get it's got to be a whether it's confidence or whether it's that, I don't know, but I think also it's a slippery road, because the minute you start putting those chemicals, whatever it is, into your body, it's hard to stop, but also you've got to maintain that as well. And you know, but I get it, it's such a debatable topic, because you know, a woman of my age as well, reaching the menopause, how I feel, so I'd know that I'd try to do anything I could to make myself look that better or to grow my confidence. So I do get it, but it's and
I think it starts small. So like, there's girls that I know in the business that I work in that are 19, 20, and they've had botox, they've had their lips done, and it's not that I'm against it. I'm like, if that makes you happy, do you? That's all that matters. Yeah. But don't ruin yourself. Don't get so carried away that by the time you're 40, 50, you don't look like you're not you anymore.
But they don't need it now.
No.
You don't need it. In your 20s, in your 30s, I would say you definitely don't need it. Doesn't matter what kind of gender, you know, sort of size or, you know, ethnicity and all that.
But do you think, but again, I think going back when Jess said, you know, the problem with that is that it's the society that we live in nowadays. Because, you know, they're looking at all of these older women, younger women, and, you know, the cosmetic surgeries out there, you can get a fix for absolutely anything. Yeah. But back then, the pressure wasn't as, you know, I don't think the pressure was as bad then. The cosmetic surgery wasn't as valuable.
Because you just had...
Yeah, you know, we didn't have the social media that we did back then.
And, you know, and the reality shows. So like Towie, the only ways
I mean, look at Katie Price. She's got to be the most best example. To look at her back in her day when she was a topless model in the sun. You know, and she was I think, quite an attractive woman. She didn't need it. And look how it's taken over her to what she looks like now. She's so overwhelmed by it and had so much.
But she looks so distorted now.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen her for a while on TV, but she's so different. But there was a period of time where I thought, she is gorgeous, albeit she's got extras. Yeah. She's had extras. But I mean, me being my age now, I've thought about it lots. Because, and it's as we said earlier, it's like you've got the youngsters, and then it's like, I don't want to be, I'd love to be young again, but we know we're not going to be, but I do want to look the best I can look.
Yeah, I get that.
And I think it's hard to, you know, like go along with the ageing process. It's bad enough that your joints ache, but I still want to look good.
Yeah, I got you.
I still want to look good. So I've thought about it in depth.
Yeah.
And going back to your question, you know, earlier, you know, youngsters, they don't need to. There's no reason for them to have it because they've got no wrinkles. Yeah. They've got nice skin, you know, and they are young. But, when you hit 50, 60, I'd say, I'd contemplate something.
And also, like, people will start doing skincare when it's probably a little bit too late. You don't use skincare when you've started getting
Lots of my friends.
I did the same.
Skincare. I'm a very...
I've done it since I was...
a routine, you know, like exfoliate. I wear a lot of makeup. I get rid of it, or not at the minute, I'll sweat it out, look. And you know, like so that my pores are clean and whatever when I go to bed. Never in 10 years have I gone to bed with makeup on.
But that's what the youngsters are not doing.
Yeah.
They're putting it on, but they're not taking it off.
Yeah.
And they're not being taught how to care for their skin.
No.
But it's
because
like
they think the answer is Botox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fill it out, stretch it.
And it'll be all right.
That's it. Yeah. No, you know, sort of having sort of dark skin, it's like you go in the water or go in the sea, then you come out salty. So you've got to wash and, you know, wash it all off. But then you need to moisturise.
Yeah, definitely.
I've done it all the time. My children, all the time.
Yeah.
Good skin, see?
Yeah.
I love that.
But there are wrinkles, there are, you know, but that's what I'm saying. So I would think, you know, if I had the money, I'd do it.
Yeah.
Maybe some, not all, some.
Yeah.
But there is an element of vanity, but then there's an element of just feeling better and being
I think
the best.
all the time that you want to have that, I think it's good to have vanity. It's good to, you know, because you want to, you're looking after yourself. So it's a, you know, it's a good thing to have, you know, to want that and to keep looking at you know, the very best you can. It's just I don't know whether I could just go to that level, and I think I'm frightened more than anything. I'm frightened of, you know, what if it went wrong? Yeah. What if it went? Yeah. I think I'd be.
Yeah, I've got a few friends that have had one that's had major surgery, but they were young. And then I've had, you know, like friends which are nearer my age that have had basic, you know, Botox and fillers and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's great, but like you said, when you get to 40, after you've been having it for the last 20 years, your skin is not going to handle it. It can't take that. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Why are you doing it now? You wait till you're 50, 60 and you've actually got, you know, like a few more wrinkles or, you know, your what's-its are sagging, you know. And that's it.
Keep yappies with mine.
But that's what, you know, I've never wanted big boobs for starters, you know. So, you know, all the breast implants, they look lovely, but a lot of them look rubbish, I think.
I don't like the fake.
They don't look.
I don't think
and
it's
like the parting of the ways. And I just think, what's that all about?
I'm not, And
then you see...
You could park a bike between them.
Yeah, but it just doesn't look natural.
No.
You know, and I just think, after having sort of kids, I just want to look, my skin to be tight. Just tight. I don't want everything moving.
Mine have saved me so much money in slippers because I can just take mine off and they go bang on my feet. So I just don't have to worry about slippers or anything. Yeah, it's great. So I just, you know, it's what it is.
And then you go to the other extreme where you've got girls walking around with implants in their backside. Yeah. Why? When did that come a thing?
I've always had a fat arse, you know, take the fat out of mine. I don't have to pay for that one. So, you know, it's funny how you
crazy.
Yeah.
But again, that's like media because it's like the guys want a big butty. They want this, that. And I just think...
But have you seen, I mean, you've only got to watch is it Olivia Attwood?
Yes.
The Price of Beauty. To watch that, it's unbelievable. The lengths that some girls that would go to, for the price of that vanity. They say for the bigger bum, for the Brazilian bum lift, and for oh my God, it's just unbelievable. I'd rather work all my life and have all that money and go on a great holiday and enjoy myself rather than just pumping it back inside my body.
Yeah, but like I say,
But again,
it's an each to their own situation.
Yeah,
but
it depends. It's a right or a wrong.
Nice.
There is
you look natural and you feel better about yourself. Extreme isn't for me.
No,
but
I
worry that if I did have it, would I be wanting to go that step further and go? If I, you know, I don't know, your eyes. I mean, I never sleep, and I really have bad sleep. I really suffer with my sleep, so I always worry about like having bags under my eyes. And if someone said that I can get rid of them, because I'll use a good face regime. I've been lucky, you know, I don't really suffer with spots. Never did suffer with spots, but I do meet my skin regime every night, and I think I'm going to start getting bags under my eyes when I'm not sleeping. And I think if somebody said, look, a couple of injections, and that'd be, but I'd worry, and I started doing it, and it become an obsession. I'd be worried. What's the next step? If that starts to fail, where would I go and go? Oh my God, that looks so good. You know, what level do I take it then?
What if I put it here? And what if I put it here?
What if I do a little bit there? And it's so I don't know. I'm not saying it's a right or wrong.
No.
You know, it's got to be an individual decision.
But I think we've grown up in, well, you're not my age anyway, but, you know, sort of growing up, it's like you just had to take care of yourself. But now I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
And like I say, because I know how I looked, I'd like to look a little bit like that, and I know I can't look like that 100%.
Do you know what though, Andrew? I know you say you're not our age, but you look amazing.
Honestly,
I'm not even
I
just
don't-
saying
yeah,
it.
we don't-
Swear down. I promise you look amazing.
I don't feel it most of the time, but I cover well.
You look, honestly,
I cover
you
do
well.
so
look
good.
amazing.
And we was talking about fitness and stuff as well, and I
Yeah.
went, I'm going to ask Anne about fitness because she's the fittest girl I know. Like you're so you are. You're just
I keep going. I love going, like getting there to the gym, and then you look around, and then you just think, yeah, I need to do that. I want to do that.
Yeah.
And that's it. But I've always been like a sports person, so the gym hasn't always been my life. I used to be a netball player and athletics and things like that. So I've had to do the gym to maintain
keep up with
that.
Yeah, I got you.
So, but I think now it is very extreme. It's a whole nother world now. They're not training just for health. It's like, I've got to be big. I've got to look
good.
Again, it's that society that. Again, it's that I think the society that we live in, and that definitely.
Which is sad because people are pumping themselves. Not only for the vanity, but for the drugs.
Somebody, you might know the answer to this. Somebody told me that some boys won't go to the gym all week, but then they'll go to the gym on a Saturday, and they'll do as many arm things as they can, so that their muscles are pumped up, ready for when they go out that night.
Yes.
And then they'll wear a tight t-shirt.
100%.
Honestly, because when
So
you do
that
a
must
lot of
be like-
exercise, your muscles automatically tighten, and they look bigger the day that they've done it. Yeah.
So I suppose that's like
It's a thing.
that's like
It's a
the
thing.
fitness level of binge drinking.
Yes.
When you don't really drink, but when you go out and then you have that binge. So they oh my God.
Just to firm everything up, they're there and they're doing their press ups, and then they get out there and put this, size down t-shirt, shirt.
No.
Yeah, it's a thing. 100%.
I do go to
say,
the gym, but I just
love
look around and walk back out
I-
again.
I like it. I do a PT once a week.
Yeah.
And then I do
that.
I do PT on my own, and then and I love it. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
And then on a Sunday I do a bit of a PT, but a group PT with the rugby girls.
Yeah.
And we do a circuit, and that's great. It's probably
really
more
good.
intense actually.
Yeah.
Because it's the first team coach does it, so it's quite high intensity. And then on a Thursday I play rugby, so I feel like as long as I'm doing that's as
You're
much as you can do. That's my health. I'm
that.
healthy.
Yeah.
I'm not the most skinniest person, but I'm not bothered by it.
Yeah, but you don't have to be. I've got friends that are really, really skinny, and again, society would look at them and go, "Oh, I bet they're really fit," and then they'd look at somebody that was plumper or a bit bigger and go, "They're not really fit."
No,
that's
I never
that's
go
not
by
true
size.
because some of the people that I've known that are really, really slim are not there at their healthiest stage, and some so that's not always the case. Absolutely
I
not.
used to do, when was it? 2 years ago. I used to do ballet. I did ballet years ago, but it's like I struck like a friend of mine that I went to school with. She's got her own school, and it's like I rock up there, and it's like you've got these girls, and I've got size 8 feet, and they've got size 3 feet. So I'm there, and I'm trying to do my plie and that, but. No, but people underestimate the fact that
it's like you've done a bit of everything, Kane.
Yeah. Oh, I do.
And a little birdie told me you auditioned for the very first rerun of the Gladiators.
I did.
I love this story.
Tell us the story.
Oh my god.
You've got to tell us the story.
I can't even think I think I was 33. Or was it 27 actually, 27 up to 33, because I tried out 3 times actually, and I never made it. But I was at college, so I'm a mature student, so I didn't do great at school, but I went back to college, and then I just thought that the show came on, and it was like I might as well.
Wow.
I love a bit of fitness. Let's say, I know I can do it.
So did you have to go through it all? So they filmed, it's like you actually done it?
No, I didn't get on the TV side, but you have to go through this massive vetting assessment. So it's like, run for, I can't remember how much it was now. You have to run a certain distance in a certain time, then you get a minute break. Then it's like doing pull-ups, so many pull-ups, and then in a certain time, and it was just intense. So I didn't make it the first time, so I went back a second time, and then I went back a third time.
What a story though! Yeah, but
I tried. But it's like you know you can do it. And I think the thing for me that let me down, because every exercise I could challenge myself and do, but they gave you runs of 10 people at a time. So if, say, for instance, I'd do a pull-up and come down and I'm ready to go up again, but you had to wait for everybody to get up, come down. So by then, you know, if you're into training, lactic acid builds up and it's tense and it's like, I can't do this, can't hold, because you're waiting for people that were slower than you, which I thought was
a bit unfair, really.
Yeah, it was unfair. And so that's kind of it, really. It's like, I know that I could do, you know, the ride, the run and things like that, but then when you're waiting for other people that are slower...
So you probably find that those of you that couldn't hold on are probably stronger than those that did it slower.
But I never made it, you know, and I always thought I would get there.
You went for it, it's like,
oh, I'm always
so
up for a
cool.
challenge.
I love that.
That's brilliant.
Absolutely excellent. Oh, I'd be rubbish.
So
I would be hysterical. So when I go PT, I've been going for about 2 years, and I've done a lot stronger than I used to be.
Yeah.
But he showed me he's got this bar.
Yeah.
And I could pull up.
Yeah.
And I've looked at it for 2 years because I just can't, right?
But when your mind is ready, you will.
Yeah. So I looked at it for ages, and I just kept looking at it. And he went, "Let me show you what I can do. I'll show you what you can achieve." And this guy's 6'3", and he grabbed hold of it. Not only did he do a pull up, he toes to bar, so he's up, his toes are touching it, and he's back down. I went, I'm very positive, but it's going to take me a hell of a long time to get there. And I hung from it for 3 seconds.
That's a lot.
Then I hung for it for 5 seconds, then for 10 seconds, then for 20, and I think I got up to about 35 seconds. Then you hang for it and you start doing scat pull ups. So you're trying to I'm trying to build muscle up everywhere to be. It's going to be a long time, but I get such a kick out of just.
But that's what it's about. It's just what it's about. Yeah.
It's such a good thing to get
I think
into.
in any fitness that you do, just
but the thing is, your mind
is building it up, isn't it? It's starting at that bottom. And just building it up to whatever level you can take it. And that's in any fitness that you do. You know, definitely. It's like when I went kickboxing, honestly, I run around the hall once and just laid down and died. You know, I went there to start to do, you just went and like, we was at the BP club that was on this site before these houses were built. And I used to go swimming out there, and we was walking past the hall one day and we see them all in there, and I thought, wow, I'm like, we'll give that a go. And I went with Rose. And we went, and it was just really for a fitness. I didn't want anything. And then we ended up gaining 4 or 5 belts, working your way up.
That's
so again,
brilliant.
It's like starting at that beginning, and the more you go, the next level you reach. So whatever
and
you do,
I think when you're achieving, you feel a sense of achievement.
Yeah, you feel like you've got to take that next step.
Further.
You push it. You just go, well, I've done that now. I've reached that. Let's go to the next belt, and and the next one. But in any exercise and that you do, but
any exercise, anything, brilliant. Absolutely, 100%. So rugby's so high impact.
Yeah,
you're amazing to do it. And I was asked years ago, and I thought, I don't want to get hit. I don't want to.
But I do touch rugby.
It's touch rugby.
So but back then it wasn't.
No,
it was
probably because you touch isn't. It's probably more of a recent thing, I suppose, in contact. But I like it because it's fast and it's my cardio. That's the cardio that I do.
And that's what's keeping you.
But I love the girls. They're great. I never thought for a second they'd actually want to play. I thought it would start off as a fitness thing, we're throw a ball about. And now we've got kids now. You know, it's crazy. We're going to go into a league hopefully next year. But I love it. Like, I can't explain when you feel like you're part of something. And because I helped start it, now I'm like, I can't die letting this go now. I've got this. We're going to build this up. And if you want to do contact, you can. Obviously, I can't be out of work. So I just can't get hit. I can't be injured or anything like that. And some of the other girls don't want to be hit for a start. No, it's not for everyone.
They've obviously got commitments and they've got children, so you know, it's like nobody wants to be injured and taken out. And
well, that's what put me off years back about that, because I thought I just don't want to.
And some of these injuries are bad injuries. Like, they can be bad injuries, but and it doesn't matter how good you are at what you do. If someone gives you just a wrong tackle, I fell over a blade of grass and broke my toe in the first game in 2 minutes. Oh, I laid on the floor, I was crying. I couldn't believe it. I was so gutted. I was mortified.
Yeah.
And it's hard. Yeah.
Definitely.
Your feet.
I couldn't balance. I couldn't walk. Oh, it was not fun. It was good though. It was good fun.
Bless.
Oh my God, I wrote loads of little things.
Yeah.
Now.
I know another thing. So we've got to pick up on, because we was talking about this today at work as well, and we was really laughing. So when you was growing up, probably more teenage years, what outfit do you remember wearing that was the in thing?
Was two.
Right.
There were two outfits. Pleated skirt.
Oh
yes!
She said this.
Pleated skirt was 100%.
Absolutely.
And I was the most trendiest person in my school because Mum and Dad always made sure it was like my brother's turn this week, then it was our turn that week, and it was like I was always into fashion, and it was like pleated blue skirt, and it's like, you know, giving it all.
I can't believe that.
Yeah,
my second outfit was the tiered skirt, you know,
the rah-rah skirt.
Yeah, bit like,
I wrote that down. Yeah.
Rah-rah skirt.
Yeah. So
and
people
it was.
Where'd you get your?
And it would, and you could have all different. And I remember wearing it with tights and like leg warmers and boots. And you saying about the pleated skirt? Do you remember the Lady Diana Blairs? Oh my God, I used to wear that. Like we used to have the pleated skirt. Mine was grey, and I used to have the knee-high boots, flat boots, like the like it was probably more like a mod sort of it. It was like a female mod. And you used to have this white Lady Diana blouse, and it was just long sleeve white blouse with a great big frill, a bit like, what did you say today? A bit like Henry, a bit like that, but it was Lady Diana that first wore them. I used to wear that with a pleated skirt and the rah-rah skirt. I'm so glad you said rah-rah and pleated skirt, see?
Do you know what I haven't got? What did I write? I couldn't remember anything from when I was young. I just was a tomboy, really. But I do remember my mum used to love putting me and my sister in. They were leggings, but they had little stirrups under the
under the feet.
And you
put
under your
feet?
Yes.
So I used to kick it. I don't want, that's annoying me, Mum. In my shoe. No, and what I used to do, she'd go,
right up then, would it?
Yeah. Cut them off without telling her.
Yeah, I know.
And I'll be like, yeah, no, they're all right now, and not tell her about it. But yeah, I remember them. And I mean, as a tomboy, I used to wear like tracksuits and that. I was never really girly.
Did you have a shell suit though?
No, I didn't have a shell. We knew someone that had a shell suit.
I had a shell suit.
Yeah.
But I do remember.
They were all big,
They
were all big back in the day. We just saying like how the fashion's changed.
Tracksuits, Elise, but we used to say jumpers.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Fila,
Puma. That's still
Sergio Tacchini.
Oh my God!
That was posh.
Yeah, that was back in the day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, fashion. My mum used to. There's 3 years between me and my sister, and my mum would dress us the same, and I think we're not twins. We're not twins. And I always remember
my mum used to do that to me and my sister.
But I think it was like if you found something that was nice, it was always hard to find a second outfit. Yeah. Just to make them individual. So it's like, I'll just get them the same. Yeah. Like, but we're not twins.
And I was a tomboy. My sister was girly, so that made it harder for us. I think definitely. Yeah. And my mum cut my hair when I was 12 and I looked like Frodo.
I didn't have hair.
She did have like a basic cut.
I didn't have hair. I looked like a tiny little afro with glasses.
Honestly.
I looked like Scott Scard. I had this mad bowl on my head. It was horrendous. That's why I've got such long thick hair now.
You
I've got
like
anxiety.
Mine was like short. I used to have a little spike. I was like Sonic.
I always wanted hair.
Yeah,
well, I bet you guys never put a cardigan on your head and sort of tied the arms at the back and started skipping along thinking that you had hair. That's what I used to do. God's honest truth.
Oh my God.
See, but now you could have gone and had a hair transplant.
Exactly.
Back to cosmetic surgery.
Exactly.
See?
Yeah.
See what's available now.
That's it. Yeah, 100%.
And when you was growing up, like, is there like your childhood memories, like holidays, or when you was what do you really sort of remember growing up? Is there anything?
We didn't have holidays. You know, we sort of same as most people. I think back in the 60s, 70s, you just lived hand to mouth. But we didn't. We didn't per se, because Mum and Dad came from the Caribbean, and their idea of a holiday was to go back to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
But they could never afford to take all of us or anything. But no, a holiday, I think, in my eyes, was one trip to Margate.
Yeah. But we were saying like smaller holidays. Like my nan had a caravan down in Dymchurch, and I remember some of the best holidays. And growing up, every year we'd go down to Dymchurch to my nan's caravan, and it was summer. And and as we got a little bit older, we always used to go. My mum and dad used to take us to Butlins. So the Butlins holidays, because I think Butlins was really sort of growing then, and Butlins was the big holiday place to go, wasn't it? Yeah. So all my holidays are going up to Wales and not Canberra, is it Bognor?
Bognor Regis.
Yeah, Bognor Regis, the one. But those were, you know, great holidays growing up as a kid. Used to love all them.
No, we didn't really have it. It was Margate.
I was lucky, so I was a little bit younger, and we did go away a lot. But I do remember my mum and dad had a caravan at Eastchurch near Laysdown, and I used to get so excited. And it was my nan's caravan, and we'd go down and we'd stay there for a week. And my dad might have had work Monday to Friday, and then he'd come down on Saturday. But like Monday to Friday, we'd all get up, we'd be excited, and go swimming, rabbit hunting in the morning, like 5 in the morning, all 3 of us kids in our pyjamas going out. It was all that, you know, when it was dew on the floor, it was all condensation everywhere, and we're looking for rabbits.
Oh,
like it was. I just remember a lot of stuff like that, and they were my best. I used to love them little holidays.
No, we used to have it. I mean, like I say, it was Margate, and that was only a one-off that I can remember. Yeah. But holidays, no, they were just kind of non-existent.
But you think, like back then, we was more appreciative of things back then.
So.
Do you know what?
Yeah,
going down to the dim church for a week, or you know, your day to Margaret, whatever it was the biggest and the best thing ever.
Well, you knew nothing else.
Yeah, exactly. It's so easy to come, easy go nowadays, isn't it? It's just there, you know, you just sort of take it for granted. But how good it's like, I'm so glad that we've done this today.
Yeah, there's a lot of
how do you feel? Because you feel like you really wanted to do a podcast. I know it's not in a studio.
No, it's not. But it doesn't matter. No, I just wanted to get on and see what it was like and join in general conversations with people that want to talk about everything.
Yeah, and that's it. Just sitting having a general
conversation. And that's me. And I just want to, because you learn as you talk, you learn as you listen. So that was me, and I just felt, and me. As you know,
and it's easy to just start talking, isn't it? As you start talking, you can go on to so many subjects.
Butterflies, and I thought, I'm so fuzzy. I was like, you know, it's like I'm in a sweet shop, and it's like,
and there's so many topics, and I was like, I've got so many, because music is a session on its own. Yeah, because there's so much to talk about. Fitness I know we touched on it, but that's
travel.
But it goes.
You can just pick anything. You can just go on and on and on.
Family.
Just everything.
But you've got to come back and do another one with us.
I'd love to.
You've got to do another one.
Love that.
I've had fun.
Oh, and also we're doing a skydive, indoor skydive on the 30th of August. Just to do something a bit cranky,
right?
And we're gonna
someone will come and
someone's gonna have to film us because I'll probably do a wee. I'll have to wear nothing.
I'll probably die there. We'll probably get into this container. I shall look like a flying squirrel. They'll press the button, it's going to suck us up like a Dyson. So we're just going to do all these random things.
Good on you, girls.
And we're going to do like a zip wire. I want to get her in a zip wire.
Oh, I did the blue water one. That's good.
See, that's what we've got to do.
That's good.
So,
that's really good.
Everybody, stay tuned in. Sorry we've been away for a while, but now we're back. And we've had lovely Ange with us. She's going to come and do another one with us. So it's been great. Keep posting. Any ideas that you want us to do, just jump in and wait for the skydive.
Oh my God.
Love you guys.